Greetings, dear friends. Greetings and happy Monday. Here we are with our usual Monday check-in for our mindful motivation for mindset mastery. I love coming and just checking in with you and doing these sessions just to feel into the energies that are around us. And one of the ways I like to do that is to just reflect upon what's happening with the moon. You know, when we talk about the idea of mindset mastery, one of the best ways is to tap into the lunar wisdom, to follow the phases, to allow the different energies. You know, the moon has its own cycle, but as it cycles through, it's affected by different astrological signs. And so this week, isn't it incredible to think that we're already in the middle of September? But this week we'll be affected in 2 days' time. We have the waning crescent moon in the sign of Leo. Whenever Leo energy is around, it's quite powerful. It's all about being brave, being courageous, tapping into your own inner light, your own inner truth. So the thing that's going to come up and that we're being invited to step into with this during this week, it's all about worthiness, self-worth. So I really encourage you to use this week or this energy to check in with yourself. Have a little bit of a dialogue with those pieces of you, because it's not all of you, it's the pieces of us that start saying, oh, well, you're not that good here, or you need to do something better here, or comparing ourselves to other people. And sometimes we even get into, I have to do things in a certain way because I belong to this group over here, without checking in, is this really me? Is this coming from my heart? So I really encourage you to use this energy of this week. Actually, the other piece that makes this week really powerful with that waning crescent moon, that stepping into owning your wholeness, your essence, what way you want to go. But then also the day after that starts, we have the equinox, the fall equinox. I love equinox it's such an important sacred day. So really encourage you to do something to acknowledge, to steep yourself into the wisdom that's available. Equinox is about balance, the balance between light and dark. It's the same, right? The daylight and darkness is balanced. So then we are balanced also. Of course, in the northern hemisphere where we are, that's us stepping into autumn. So what kind of goals and what kind of things do you want to plant within you and nurture as we go into this new season? And then, of course, in the southern hemisphere, you are stepping into spring. And so then maybe it's time to just kind of have a look at what have you been working on, and you're going to nurture as you go into your changing the season too. Time to actually germinate those seeds, those ideas, those pieces. I trust that makes sense. So this is the mindset mastery ideas that we're stepping into and soaking ourselves into and getting the juiciness out of. So we've got that waning crescent moon in Leo, having a look at, are the choices and the path and the directions I'm headed in, are they aligning with the truth of me? Or have I accepted or allowed some kind of dialogue or story that's not really mine? In which case, is it time to let things go? And if you've been following these check-ins with me for a time, you know that I'm all about the letting go. So that's what we're going to do, is we'll draw a card of what do we need to look at letting go in order to start really accessing this truth that's trying to get our attention. You know, I've actually said this before, all the answers we're looking for are also looking for us. But sometimes that means that we need to create some some space, some quiet time to actually surrender to the flow, the divine flow that's always happening. This is how we follow our intuition. It's always there. We just get caught up in the busyness or the shoulds or the conform to something else, working to the beat of a different drum other than the beat of your own heart. So this is time to just actually do that with me now. Take a deep breath. Let's just land here. Whether you're watching me live or you are watching the recording, just land here. And let's question ourselves with kindness, with love, with the idea that we're doing this because we matter. That's actually a fundamental piece about self-worth, and one of the best ways to look at developing more of what I love to think of as mindset mastery. So look at this. There's no little piece is to let go of your baggage. I think that's kind of funny. But what does that mean to you? Are there outmoded stories and have-tos and ideas of, fitting yourself into something that's not really suiting you anymore? And if that's the case, it's okay. Maybe it's time to just thank that piece of you, that pattern, that decision, and say, it's time for a new way. It's time for a new story. It's time for a new path. Or it's time to actually really start bringing the uniqueness, the gifts that you have within you into, like, showing the world who you are, showing the world, telling the world your truth, sharing your truth, being you. Okay. So as I'm just kind of feeling into that energy, I've changed these sessions up a wee bit because I'm using 4 decks of cards for these now. So we just pulled the letting go card, so the letting go of your baggage, as we assess with this newfounded courage to look at, are you telling yourself the truth? Are you following what lights you up? Are you listening to your heart, to your higher self? Oh, and this is beautiful. The tarot card that's come up is the 2 of Cups. Here, just let that focus on for you. I love this because this is almost like when you look at yourself in the mirror, what do you see? And then are you allowing what you see to be communicated to the world, as opposed to saying, oh, whoops, I have to put my mask on before I look at the world or communicate or relate to. So that would be a really cool piece to say, am I looking at myself through the lens or the filter of past baggage or things that I need to let go, release, just let go. Okay, feel into that. If I say anything on any of these sessions that prompt some questions, or you need some more guidance or help, please put it in the comments below or message me directly. The thing about surrender and letting go and coming into your heart's guidance, it's intended to be a flow. However, sometimes it can get a little bit tough. It can feel like, am I doing the right thing? Do I have to really go into this? So if you need some guidance or some help or support, please don't struggle with this. Letting go is not intended to be a struggle. It's meant to feel release and feel good and feel aligning. So like I say, if you need some more help or just some clarity on some of those things that I've shared about the equinox or the moon phase. I love using the moon phases. So what I'm doing here, I just shuffled the Doreen Virtues Healing with the Angels cards. And they, as always, they've provided us with some beautiful support on this whole idea of letting go and using your voice. So, new love. Can you be your new love? Can your inner child, your joyful essence, be your new love that you broadcast, that you steep yourself into? And also always remember that you have the support. You have the support of the universe, of your higher self, of your perception of what source or God or energy like that is always there for you. But sometimes we need to find our right rhythm or our balance. So that's equinox energy there too, right? Is step into that balance and just pause and just be in that and trust that you're a powerful manifester. Oops, there, focusing on that one. You are a powerful manifester. We all are. However, sometimes it's about finding the rhythm or the balance between this is what I intend to manifest or to create or be, and then when's the time for you to allow it to flow to you. So manifestation is very much about preferences and flow and trust, and understand that you are so powerful. You're powerful beyond measure. And sometimes it means, taking the route that feels right. Don't listen to your head so much. Maybe even write out whatever's prattling in your head to then get to clarity, drop into the heart awareness. How about an itchy nose this morning? I'm shuffling. This is my new deck of cards. Liberate your inner truth. And that's how I'm going to end these sessions, is draw one of these cards. And the deck is 52 cards, and they're all I am statements. They're kind of affirmative. They can be used as journal prompts or introspective guides, things of that nature. So let's see what comes up with this whole energy of coming into self-worth, letting go of your baggage, feeling into and acknowledging that beautiful balancing energy, balancing between the spiritual essence of you and the sort of more mundane making, mindset pieces, right? Allowing it all to flow. So let's see what comes up. Oh, this is cool. I said this one already. I am intuitive. So that's I love that's allowing you to get into that vibe that I said to you, right? That the answers you're looking for are looking for you. And so that sometimes means, wait, if I don't know it immediately, then maybe I need to think, how am I feeling? How does this make me feel about me? Is there a certain song running through my head? Or is there certain words that just suddenly arrive? That's all intuition. But let me read this out to you. It says, I easily access my inner wisdom and regularly check in with my inner guidance for all decisions and choices. Breathe that in. Regularly check in with your intuition. That's one of my coaching clients will remember this, that I often encourage you to use the question, how do I feel about myself here? And what I mean by that is here, so if I choose going this way, how do I feel about myself when I'm doing that? As opposed to how am I feeling when I go this way? How am I feeling about myself is one of the best ways to just drop right into, oh, I feel excited, or I feel a wee bit nervous, or I feel my own sense of, no, this isn't the right thing. All of it is good, but it's important to drop into that. Ask yourself. Ask your intuitive nature to come and be a part of your decision making, your choices as you move forward. I trust this all makes sense. I wish you a beautiful week, enjoying these energies. Like I said, if you need any support or help, please put it in the comments below or message me directly. I wish you a gorgeous week. Much love to you. Thanks for watching, and I will be back here with you again next week.